Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching a 100. This episode 10, mate. 10 of the 6th season. Hopefully you guys are excited for today's episode. If you'd like to watch the full video, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. Now we are on episode 10, which does mean our most likely to dislike characters of season 6 is now open. Yes, please do take 30 seconds to vote. Your results and mine will be shown in the final episode of the season, and I can't wait to see. And I cannot believe we're nearly at the final episode of the season, which means we are going to be starting soon the final season, which is crazy. We have absolutely flown through it. It's 16 episodes long, which is very exciting. I do love it, but it's also going to be a sad day when we do conclude the show. Last episode was also a sad day, wasn't it? Because it was the end of Kane. Yes, one of the founding characters from episode 1 all the way up until the last episode has finally now passed. He decided to float himself for the greater good, so to speak. He's obviously been resurrected in a brand new body from Abby. And obviously at the start, he was happy, he was kissing her. But then he was saying she feels different, the smells are different, she tastes different. And it's not right what they're actually doing, you know. He actually died in his own physical body and he was accepting that. Do you know what I mean? He was bitten. It was mad that the way he was attacked. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, what they're doing now, transferring obviously healthy people's lives into whoever they want, whether it's the Primes, whether it's Kane, whether it's going to be other people from the Ark, this is not the right thing. We're supposed to be doing better. That's his whole thing, wasn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? The reason why Abby resurrected him, well, obviously because she loves him. She was trying to say it wasn't because of that. She was saying it was because, obviously, through the dark time, through all this stuff that Octavia was ruling, he was the only person that stood up. He was the good guy. Do you know what I mean? He was there fighting for the people. And that's exactly what he done. He come back to his new body, seeing it, was like, we don't like it. It shouldn't be happening. They woke Indra. Then they decided to take, obviously, the Nightblood that they've been creating and decided to take it out into space. That is right. Yes, you know, they need the spacewalk pretty much. Raven's not going to do it anymore. And they've destroyed everything that they've got. Now, I do like how it was Indra that pulled the pulled the plug, so to speak, on him, and I'm happy that she's alive because I do love Indra. And do you know what I mean? I like how she's adapted with the times as well. Do you know, she uses guns now, she speaks the way they do. Do you know what I mean? Maybe meet again, she said. And then she also said you know, what the Grounders do as well before sending him out. So that was really good. I'm sad to see him go, but you know, it was his time. It was a good send-off, and you know, they've done it really well actually. Now, again, very interesting stuff that's going on with Octavia. She's obviously come out of that, you know, anomaly. She's fresh. She looks younger. She looks cleaner. Her arms are healed. You know what I mean? The Gabriel doesn't really know what's going on. She's the first person to ever actually come out of it. So he's still confused. He's trying to run tests and see what's, you know, what's happening. But also, you know, radio's going outside. What's that? It's Clarke. Yes, she's now got possession of her body because they was captured by the children of Gabriel. But once he figured out that Clarke was a Nightblood, they wanted to kill her. Death to the Primes. Now, the only way that could, you know, Josephine was thinking we could survive is by giving Clarke possession back of her body, give the whole state, because she's stronger. She defended herself. She killed some of them. She managed to escape. She grabbed the motorbike, and then she obviously left a message on the walker that Gabriel, I'm coming for you. Josephine's in my head. Obviously, I'm Clarke Griffin, I need your help, and boom, he's on his way. Octavia was about to leave, but now she's heard it. I'm guessing she's going to stay. It's going to be really interesting. Her episode, it was like a redemption thing. Do you know, she went kind of like into her mind, and we seen her there as an, you know, as a Red Queen, so to speak, and then obviously her at the same time. Pike come as well. He was speaking to her. What do you want? Do you know what I mean? She's like, I want forgiveness. I want redemption. She wants to be better. Do you know what I mean? She wants to go back to the girl that was innocent, not the one that's had absolutely savage to killing everybody. So I think that she's had a pretty good season, Octavia, to be honest. She actually has, and I've enjoyed the storyline, and I did enjoy last episode as well. She was fighting with herself, the Dark One, before she killed him. That was really good. So, I mean, visuals, I also think the camera directions and the costumes have been really good. So, hopefully they carry on for the rest of the season. Still want to know what's going on with Maddie and the Dark Lord. What's happening with, obviously, the Dark Lord, the Dark Commander. And, obviously, what's happening with, you know, Diota. She full on died. If she has, pretty disappointing, to be honest, because she was pregnant. I wanted to see what was going on there. That would have been the first baby. And then, obviously, what happens with Murphy. He's been stabbed and I'm already getting locked up out there. Do you know what I mean? Still a lot of stuff going on. We're on episode 10, so we got this. Obviously, 11 to 1 finale. Can't wait. Thanks for tuning in. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
When Gabriel hears the engines, he'll...
Quiet! I'm concentrating.
Now will you give me back control? Or do I have to wait until you fall asleep?
Shut up.
Yeah, You broke that too.
We can just wait for my guards to find us. It shouldn't be long now.
You don't know that they're your people. I swear to God, if you're lying, I'll take out the mind drive myself and destroy it before I die.
It is actually her guards.
Observation blind. We built them all over. I use them to study species in their natural habitat.
You guys seem to have a lot of history. Why does he want to kill you now?
He doesn't.
Really? Death to primes? Could have fooled me.
In the 70 years since he left, they've killed exactly no primes. He wanted to be able to die. I didn't. Save you, trade my drive for your people.
It would mean letting you resurrect again. Would he do it?
No. No, not now. We'll be stuck here.
The vines will come. This is not what I meant by falling asleep.
Simone's gonna want payback for Kane.
Put them with the others. Yes, sir.
Something I've been meaning to tell you. He doesn't want you to know that, but your daughter is dead too.
I said take them.
Imagine just dropping that on Abby. She's like, what?
That was unkind, Simone.
Our daughter is gone. Our home is an armed encampment. We should have never let them stay.
Miranda's dead. Killed by the child host. Have her in custody with most of the others, but 2 of them are still at Lark.
These people know the truth about us.
How long till it spreads to our people and they come after us?
An example must be made.
I know how you feel. I feel it too. But if we do that, we leave nothing left to bargain for Josephine.
But because I trust you, we'll only kill one.
Only kill one? Who they killing then? The thing is, right? She was right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact is, you got to make an example. They've gone through this for so long chatting that, like, you got to double down on your stuff, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? These know the real truth about it, and they can come out and they can release it. As soon as it does get released to their population, it's death to the primes, literally, because everything that they've been brought up believing, do you know what I mean, worshipping, is going to be a lie, and there's going to be outrage. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, you need to eliminate every threat, possibly, that could actually, you know, challenge that. So, I mean, I don't think that's such a bad idea, to be honest. One thing I'm going to say is, why is it that only Raven and Abby who's come off the ship? We've seen that there was more people resurrected. Indra was clearly there. So what's happening with that one? Do you know what I mean? Is she just staying on the ship now? Because she's a strong warrior. Do you know what I mean? She can come down. She can fight for them and help them. And again, I think it's Echo and no, I don't know. Is it Echo that's free? Because Amori got captured, didn't you, with Murphy? He said 2 was at large still. I'm just trying to figure out who that actually is.
You're a liar.
Believe me, I wish I was. Your daughter's not one with the primes.
Why is he telling him?
I sacrificed my baby boy for nothing.
Revolutions take time. I don't care about that revolution. We need to get our commander out of here.
They don't rise up and overthrow their false gods. We're gonna need a plan B.
Go directly back to your quarters. Get stopped, you show them our work orders.
Wait, what do we do with what you told us?
Once enough people know the truth, we can change things.
What is it? What's wrong?
They're executing one of your people tonight for killing Miranda.
How do we stop it?
We don't. I'll need you to add a scope to my bow and get me to a window with a view of the execution.
To hide you, I agreed to tell people the truth.
You did that because I threatened to expose you as the traitor who let the demon Gabriel go free.
I'm glad that they explain why he's helping.
Admit it. It feels good to be on the right side.
So who will they choose?
Well, that's easy. Murphy.
It's always Murphy. It's always Murphy.
Traitor. Tell her how you helped the girl who stole her daughter's body.
I thought she was already dead.
Yeah, she was already taken anyway.
He made a deal to save all of us. He found out she was still alive. He did the right thing.
Can you just wake up from that and then just get about your day?
You don't want to see me. See this?
Her memories just scattered all over now.
Why are your memories on my side of the wall?
You know why. I told
Was
you
she
to get
combining?
control. Now it's too late. You don't think of something fast, you die, and my mind drive is lost forever.
Or I could just kill you again.
Don't. Shut the door to my side. I don't know where I go. What are you doing?
If you're right,
Throwing all the memories
in
away.
order to regain consciousness, we need to separate our minds. It worked.
Well, technically it's killing her, isn't it? That.
I don't remember what you took. I know that it's gone.
Would that not just be killing her? You might as well just shoot her, because she won't even be the same person if all the memories go away. She'd just be a new person again. Oh, purposely got caught.
You alright? They were banished.
She was.
Rest easy, Murphy. The only person dying tonight is Russell.
I was just wondering when we started executing people again.
Oh, spare us your equivocation, Riker. The lives that were taken so that you could be here, enjoying this meal?
The one they call Gaia has been captured.
What have we here?
Sir, his name is Ty. Seems to know where the last of them, Echo, is hiding.
He's going to try to do the execution himself, you reckon?
What I know, what I thought I knew, when I sacrificed my child, was that you were all gods. It's all a lie. And if there's any justice left in this world, your child will die in those same woods.
She's full on dead, mate. There's no way she's surviving that. Yo, that was quick, that, wasn't it? Like, I knew that he'd go in trying to hit one of them, though. The thing is, yeah, if you think about it, if Russell gets killed, then the other two, Riker and Priya, is that a name? They're kind of like against. Well, not, I wouldn't say against actually, but this Priya seen Jordan get stabbed the last episode or the one before, whatnot. She was like, not everybody is bad actually. This guy tried to save me. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you could be putting these things that, you know, like, all these people are bad, all them are bad, all them are good, when in reality it's not. You can't blanket everybody. That's what I was trying to say with the Grounders when Pike was after them. Yeah, the Grounders, they're bad. It's like, they're not all bad though, are they? Some people are just there because they're born there. Do you know what I mean? The others are marching, the rest are just farmers or something. Not everybody. You can't blank slate the whole, you know what I mean, like, society. And like she said there, again, when she seen Jordan come and save her, that they're not all bad. So I'm thinking if Russell gets killed, and with the information that they know, because she knows it, now Riker knows it, you know what I mean, that maybe they could go forward with it. But at the end of the day, just kill them all, innit? You know what I mean? Death to Primes.
Hey, old man. Last one's ready.
First few days are weird.
I didn't ask for this.
Couldn't lose you, Gabriel. Hey. This new body's got some rhythm.
He's like Kane last episode. He doesn't look happy.
You can keep this one. Hey, he'll find a way to save both of us. We can let the bad things that happen to us define who we are, or we can define who we are.
I mean, that's one that you gotta throw away. She could technically kill Clark now, couldn't she?
We have to bench it all. Come on.
She pretty much dead now. Like, there's no Josephine. That's what I was saying before. Oh. I still really don't know what's going on with that Earth thing. Like, actually, I'm not a big follower of like what's going on with that one. But like, in terms of that storyline there, I was just saying, if they get rid of all the books, then they might as well just kill Josephine. Like, what? Like, you're not even the person. Like, she wants to stay alive because she wants to be living forever. But yeah, if you take away every single memory that she's got, then the person that is alive is a brand new person. So then you've not lived forever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you've just created a brand new person, blank slate, wiped it. It's not Josephine no more. So like, I understand what Clark was doing, like throwing it in there, but I sensed it straight away that like the more you throw, the less of a person she is there, then Josephine's not going to survive. So you might as well just kill her anyway. Do you know what I mean? You might as well just shoot her, because that's basically what he just done by floating everything, really. Do you know what I mean? It's interesting. And how's Clark going to get found now? You know, I know she did make contact with Gabriel last episode, saying that she was coming, but like, there's no way that he's going to get on his bike and try and find her. He wouldn't know where she was. Do you know what I mean? If he did find her in that bunker, the only way that I would believe it is that it's a show. And like, obviously, he's got to find her. You know what I'm saying? But apart from that, hopefully, her bodyguard, which is never really there protecting her, even Clark acknowledged that she's pretty terrible, finds her, because they are right outside. Maybe she hears the noise or something and opens it up and sees her in there. Good. Just as I was saying it, she's found her. That's good.
I knew she'd pick this one.
Oh, he's found her.
Didn't show up at the camp, you assume the worst.
Yeah, that's how he's explained it.
Gabriel, come on, help me.
Josephine.
Oh, it's Josephine.
What happened to Clark?
Blood arena. Hi.
Help!
What are you doing?
I'm here. Seriously? Don't worry, my love. I won't let them hurt you.
Octavia, drop your weapon!
Now! Okay.
She needs medical attention. If I don't operate soon, she'll die.
Kill the girl. Take Gabriel prisoner and get me home.
What's happening? Why is she doing this? Is Clark supposed to be dead then? Yes, mate. Oh, it's Bellamy. Looks like Kylo Ren.
Bellamy.
Come on, Bellamy, embrace it. That's it, son.
Go back to Sanctum. You tell Russell, if he hurts any of my people, he'll never see his daughter again.
The primes of my witness, I'll bring her back. I physically don't really understand what's just happened there. Like, I've just watched that mind thing happen, and like all the memories get floated away, and you know, Josephine disappear. Like, literally, the Avengers whoosh, vanish off, and then what? When Clark wakes up, it's Josephine again, and then she's a bitch again. You know what I mean? Take them, kill her. You know, take me back to my dad. What's going on there? You know that you're dying. Like, all up until this point, you've been on your last legs panicking that both your minds are combining and you've only got a couple of hours left before both of yous die. And now you wake up after that chaos that's just gone inside your head and you're acting like you're the winner now. And, like, you don't need to panic and run forward, do you know what I mean? And get to Gabriel. You could just go back home. So, and you know what I mean? That was interesting.
How out of my sight before I wrap this chain around your throat for disobeying me?
For God's sakes, just take the damn flame out of her head.
I can't. She changed the passphrase.
What happens when we get back to the mothership?
That's what I was saying.
I can't let her lead them.
If you think for 1 second I am going to let you kill that child.
What would you have me do? He isolated them somehow, manipulating the AI to do it. The code for the minds of the commanders can be isolated. It can be deleted.
That's Raven's so smart. Do you know what I mean? There's no right to be that clever.
The child is spared. The
Death to the rest.
will burn at the stake for your crimes.
Oh, so he's going to them all now. But she's going to make it back in time. Do you know what I mean? That girl's going to make it back and say, look, mate, anything happens to his people, you know, you never seen your daughter again. Josephine, do you know what I mean? Bellamy's got him by the balls right now. He actually has.
Simone and I have loved you as we loved your parents. You are our children. 200 years we taught you not to fight. We taught you to forgive. Josephine is missing, taken by that beyond shield, and must now be presumed to be dead. Today, my beloved Simone has been murdered too by one of our own.
Michael, what are you doing? Because he can get exposed. That's what it is. He wants to stay alive.
Russell, you don't need to do this, please. Russell! Wait, listen, we can still make Nightblood. Russell, listen to me, okay? You can still save your wife.
Yeah, it is bone marrow. That's what I thought he was going to do in the first place, to be honest.
Tried bone marrow transplantation 100 years ago. It failed.
That's because you don't know the formula.
On the last legs, innit? He can't kill him now. He's got to try it and then kill him tomorrow if it don't work.
Take them down.
But kill the person that killed my wife. That's what I would do.
We'll get you a list of materials, but we need access to the computer.
Access to the computer.
We're right back here.
Told you, you have a day.
We purify Sanctum.
You could read that whole situation, couldn't you? As soon as he said about there's another way, I knew he'd die. See, I was surprised that they haven't done that sooner, to be honest, because, you know, they've got the laboratory and whatever, they've got the resources, and we do know that taking the bone marrow does indeed work. Now, I totally forgot at first when he was talking about, you know, Abby going to, you know, to space and turning the Nightblood that way. Prior to that happening, I thought he was talking about the bone marrow. I actually did think that, because I was thinking that there's not enough people there that they can actually extract. You've only got the primes, which is like 4 of them now, and obviously Maddie and Clark, and that was it. It wouldn't be enough. Or how much can you extract from one person actually to feed into the rest? But then again, it could just be one of those ripple effects, like I was saying. You take it out of me and put it in you, we've got 2 of you. Then take it out of you, put it in them, now we've got 3 of them. Take it out of them, put it in another one, there's 4. Do you know what I mean? So all you have to do is take it out of the latest person to transition over to be in the Nightblood, and then so on and so forth like that. So that the original person only has to take 1 dose, and then it's just a trickle effect. 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, etc, etc. So, you know what I mean? As soon as, yeah, like Murphy just come out and was like, look mate, you know, there's another way, bone marrow transfer. I knew that was it. I knew that he was going to give them at least a day to have a look at it. But Raven's too smart, ain't she? Nobody should be that clever. She could do everything. She literally says a day all of the time.
Mind telling me how Clark's consciousness survived?
There's a neural mesh in her head. Her mind latched onto it during the procedure, stopping her heart.
Death causes her mind to back up onto the drive. I take it out, start her heart.
Believe it or not, we're actually friends. I'll be resurrected again. You know that there's another way. If you let me keep this body, nobody else has to die. We can still be together, my love.
I've loved you for centuries. We had our time.
Oh, decent.
I have to let you go now.
Okay, decent. That's good. Even on her last leg, she's still trying to manipulate somebody in a different way. Do you know what I mean? She's a master of it.
Cover the wound. Need to restart her heart.
Why am I still here?
How's she still there? She's just took the thing out her neck.
I used the surgical mesh.
Sorry. But her brain can no longer support two minds.
Do something. They're both still in there.
But once the head stops telling the heart to beat, it's over.
One of them's got to come forward, hasn't they?
Losing her again. Daddy needs you. Now wake up.
She's gone.
No, she's not. I'm not letting you go.
Get up and fight!
Now I'm hitting you.
The head and the heart.
The head and the heart. Yeah. She said to him, innit? Do you like that? Oh, the episode's finished as well. Like, yeah, I do like it, but also again, I wouldn't say I don't like it. I feel like it's just random. Like it's not random, and it is like, how can I explain it? Like, for example, Clark's just been stabbed in the neck and she didn't fully disappear, but then the other girl's been hit with the axe and she's alive. I mean, she's dead now. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, before, all of that girl's memories were sucked away and she disappeared, and then she woke up and she was alive, and I was like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, unless, like I said, I ain't followed it correct. I mean, I wouldn't say it's too hard to follow, but do you know what I mean? Like, certain situations like that, I'm just like, what's actually happening there? Like, why is it happening for one and not the other, so to speak? Why was Clarke stabbed in the neck then, and she was able to kind of still survive, so to speak? And why was she still in her head after her mind was taken out? I know that she said that she'd latched on to that neuro thing, but then she's flopped, hasn't she? Because the fact is, yeah, if she left, she would have been in that chip, and in someday, somebody could resurrect her. I would not have believed that he would have destroyed the chip, even though that is against, obviously, you know, killing innocent people. I don't think that he's savage enough to kill somebody like that he actually loves, because he does love her and they've had their time. Doesn't mean that, you know, she needs to full on die by the hands of me. He could take her out and extract her and put her in a box and lock her away, so to speak, instead of like taking her out and then smashing it and making sure she never returns. So, you know what I mean? Like, it was an interesting episode. I liked it. It was good that Bellamy turned up, you know what I mean, and like killed them all. That was really good, and sent her back. Now, it went kind of different in terms of the way I thought it was going to go. In terms of when he was getting burnt there, well, potentially getting burnt, I thought she was going to ring and say, like, stop. Do you know what I mean? Bellamy sent me back, you know, like, there's potential that she's still alive, Josephine, and Gabriel's doing a procedure. Do you know what I mean? He said if you harm any of his people, then he's going to make sure she never returns. And I thought that was going to be the reason why they stopped. But do you know what I mean? Murphy's kind of saved him. Like, what is it Raven was saying? We could do better. That's pretty much it in the simplistic terms. Can't remember the exact thing that she was saying, but we can always do better. Yes, you made mistakes in the past. You've messed up. Let's go forward. Let's change that. And today, he was the one that came up with that solution to save them, give them an extra 24 hours, which then is going to give Raven the time to hack into a computer, to go in, kill, obviously, the Dark Commander, or obviously block him off so that she can have access to the good commanders, like Lexa, like the ones before her, and obviously shun the Dark One away. And then, you know, it's going to be interesting moving forward, because like I said, they've got 24 hours, a lot's going to happen. You know what I mean? They've got to start doing the bone marrow extract on Russell, whilst also doing the hacking at the same time. They've got to do it simultaneously. I want to know what's happened to Jordan as well. You know, hopefully he's okay. I know he's been stabbed, but we haven't seen him since there. I think it's 2 episodes that he's been totally blank. Didn't see anything of the arc again, or Indra, after obviously Kane's been, you know, floated. But I just do think it's interesting that Clark's fully back now. You know, I'm liking that. At least we can finish the season with her knowing that it's her and Josephine not being able to control her. And she can come back and try and help, you know, with Bellamy, save the people. And then, you know, we did see Echo get taken out as well. To be honest, I want all the primes to die. I do. That's just the way I like the stuff. Do you know what I mean? You come in, kind of the enemy, die. Not everybody in the place, you know, people in Sanctum, they've been manipulated and told lies. You know what I mean? They can stay alive. They're not the bad ones. They're not, you know, the people that are willing to take all the innocents out just for the sake of their own selfishness. They're the ones, you know what I mean? Riker, Russell, Priya, 50-50. To be honest, I want the woman that's inside of Priya to die, but I want Priya, the one that was met with Jordan at the start of the season, to stay alive. Because, you know what I mean? She was innocent and she sacrificed herself thinking that that was the right way. And it wasn't. She was manipulated. So, do you know what I mean? Prime's death to Prime. But the people in the society, I'm okay with them staying alive. Okay, and that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, if you haven't voted for your most likely to dislike characters of this season, please do take 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, why I'm even saying that, 30 seconds to take part in the vote. And obviously yours and mine will be shown in the final episode of the season. And I can't wait to see those results. Now, interesting stuff that was happening today. Pretty much, again, it was mind and body. Fight, you know what I mean, 2 people in the head, who's going to survive. Now, again, you know, sometimes you have to determine things as it's just a TV program. Do you know what I mean? Clarke was on the run at the start of the episode on a bike. She ended up going into one of the bunkers, you know what I mean, safe houses, whatever you want to call it, research places that Josephine and Gabriel used to use, obviously, back in the day. Now, the interesting thing is, obviously, right outside there, literally just like milliseconds away, it was her crew. They was looking for her, but Clarke was obviously trying to stay hidden. She ended up going into a seizure, hadn't she? Which took us into the mind. Now, the thing is, the interesting thing is that when she was found by Gabriel and Octavia. And again, I was saying just prior to that, what are the odds that they'd find her? Do you know what I mean? Like, why would they even leave the camp? In my opinion, why would they even leave the camp? But they can't. Like, they justified it. He basically said, look, you know, we waited at camp and, you know, because you didn't turn up, we thought something bad might have happened, so we come looking for you. And I knew this would be the research post that you'd check out. That's it. Do you know what I mean? First look, literally. Put your finger in the air, where's the wind blowing? That way, that's where she is. That's pretty much what's just happened, do you know what I mean? Well, he's found her, and obviously, you know, then they nearly lost her, but Bellamy turned up and saved her. That was really good, I liked it, you know. Totally forgot that Bellamy was left chained up in that cave, wasn't it? And she did give him the keys as well, so I was saying that was the best way last episode. Do you know what I mean? Instead of him trying to escape while he was all there, maybe they want to try and kill him, you know, because he's part of the commotion. Right now, they was just like, he's locked up, leave him, going to get her, let's chase her. Do you know what I mean? She's the key priority. And he's just unhooked himself and just moved on his merry way. He looked pretty sick as well. His little black outfit, I did like it. Now, again, really interesting stuff. Octavia's gone over, embraced him, hugged him, loving it. He kind of gave her one back. That's what I like to see. And I like how he didn't give up as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, the fact is, Gabriel was like, Josephine's possibly dead, Clarke's possibly dead. Do you know what I mean? The brain, that's it. If it's loses connection against the heart or something that he said, they're gone. But he wasn't having it, mate. He's giving it mouth to mouth. He's beating the chest, you know, like, staying alive, banging it, mate. And then obviously she's resurfaced. But just before that, like I said, a bit weird stuff was going on. She stabbed Clarke. Clarke stayed alive. She was hit on the chest, give her a bit more health. She's took the stab then, threw it for her head. She's died, she's awoken, she's gone. She could have stayed alive in the mind chip if she actually didn't latch onto that same thing that kind of Clarke latched onto. That's what I'm assuming what happened. That Clarke latched onto when they first tried to wipe her mind. She grabbed onto it, clutched it in and crawled away back, do you know what I mean, into the mind. And that's exactly what Josephine's done. Same thing, same idea, but this time she's actually been killed. So now she's gone forever. Forever and ever. We're not meant to be together because he said that we've been there, you know, we've had our time and now it's time to go. Because she's trying to manipulate him as well. That's all she does, mate. She's a master manipulation. She tries to come in, tell you what you want to hear, get on the feels, makes you turn it onto her side, but I'm glad it didn't work this time. So again, that was really good. I want to know how Russell's going to react now that she's actually dead once he finds out, because you can see here in today's episode with his wife that was dying from somebody from his own camp, so to speak. You know, he's killed him, he's burnt him at the stake. And I knew that he was kind of going to attempt to kill them as well with the information after Riker's told him that. And I was wondering why he was kind of helping, and it was because obviously they threatened him with the information that he helped Gabriel escape, so he was only doing it in beneficial for himself pretty much. And then when times, you know, tough times comes, when Echo's about to save her people and take Russell out, he took her out. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking about my people again. That's what he was saying before hitting her with that, like, stick or something. So again, That's real interesting. I want him to die, I actually do, but I feel like Raven could spare him, but then maybe not. Do you know what I mean? Like, Raven seems to be the one that actually tries to think objectively and save people's lives, but I need somebody to be ruthless and just wipe them out and say, look, we tried to come in peace, you know, we're aliens, we come in peace, and, you know, he wasn't having it. You wanted to manipulate us and use us just for your own personal gain, just kind of like they did in Mount Weather. And you know what? You know, in there, we had to kill everybody to save our people, but now we don't have to kill everybody. We only have to kill the bad people. That's the difference. In Mount Weather, they were trying to use, obviously, everybody so that they could benefit themselves, to elevate them. And the only way that they could actually save their people was all the innocents had to die at the same time, just like Maya. But here, the innocents don't have to die. When the innocents actually find out what's happening, they will probably rise up like that guy did when he killed her today, and obviously be on their side. So again, it's going to be really interesting when we do conclude the season to see how everybody reacts, who stays here in Sanctum. Do you know what I mean? And if everybody can live in peace, pretty much. That's what it is. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.